I think sometimes people get confused over the last 18 months, maybe over 2 years, that they think it was a rocket, that you all jumped on Caitlin Clark's back and went straight up. But
Philip Fisher once said, "The stock market is filled with individuals who know the price of everything, but the value of nothing." The catch 22 of Caitlin Clark. WNBA's missed opportunity to attract more stars. All right, let's dive into another comment from Geno Auriemma that really got people talking. Geno said, "One Caitlin Clark isn't enough." You know, he's right about one thing. If the WNBA wants to grow, it needs more stars like Caitlin Clark. But here's the problem. The way Caitlin is being treated on the court right now isn't exactly the best sales pitch to attract future stars. Let's break this down. The WNBA's treatment of Caitlin hurts its own growth. Geno's out here saying we need more Caitlins, but let's get real for a second. If you were a young player watching Caitlin Clark getting hacked like his episode of Survivor, would you be eager to join the league? It's like inviting people to a party, but making the guest of honor play dodgeball with bowling balls. If the WNBA wants more Caitlins, it needs to show that it values the one it already has.
I think sometimes people get confused over the last 18 months, maybe over 2 years, that they think it was a rocket, that you all jumped on Caitlin Clark's back and went straight up. But you've been there at the beginning of the ride, so to speak, and it's an ascent. Where does the game grow from Caitlin to Paige, knowing that before Caitlin was Brianna and Diana and Sue and Rebecca and all of those, Dawn Staley as a player? Where does it go? Can it continue to climb, and will it climb on the back of now Paige Beckers?
So, the point is, where are we going next? And if we think that, one kid, one Caitlin Clark is going to be enough to take this where it needs to go, it's not. Or one Paige Beckers, it's not. What they do is they show you the way. They show you what's possible. And then the people that run the operation have to now capitalize on it. And then the younger generation, the high school people, have to prepare these kids so that when they get to college, we have something good to work with. And then we send them up to the WNBA, and then they have something good to work.
Imagine you're a young phenom. You're looking at how Caitlin's being treated, getting roughed up every game, the refs swallowing their whistles, and you're probably thinking, yeah, maybe I'll pass on that. It's like telling a kid to touch a hot stove after you just burned your own hand on it. Not exactly the best recruiting tactic, right? The league needs to protect its unicorns, not sacrifice them. Geno's point about one Caitlin Clark not being enough is spot on in theory, but here's the reality. You can't grow a forest if you burn down the first tree you planted. The WNBA needs to protect its stars like Caitlin if it ever hopes to attract more players like her. It's like having a golden goose and thinking, well, if I squeeze it harder, maybe I'll get more eggs. But guess what? That's not how you get more golden geese. The LPGA got it right by rolling out the red carpet for Caitlin at the upcoming Pro-Am event and extending coverage just because she was there. They knew they had something special. Meanwhile, the WNBA is treating her like just another nut to crack. If the league really wants more Caitlins, they need to show that they value her by protecting her from those cheap shots. Growth mindset versus fixed mindset. The WNBA's missed opportunity. Let's get into a little psychology for a moment. Shout out to Kara DeWick's concept of growth mindset. Right now, the WNBA seems to be stuck in a fixed mindset, thinking, we just need more Caitlins and everything will magically fix itself. But, newsflash, It's not enough to attract talent. You have to nurture it too. It's like planting a seed, but then forgetting to water it and wondering why nothing is growing. Protecting and promoting players like Caitlin isn't just a bonus, it's the fertilizer that makes your league thrive. If the league embraced a growth mindset, it would realize that the best way to get more stars like Caitlin isn't just hoping they'll show up. It's creating an environment where they can shine without getting knocked around every time they hit the floor. If you want more Caitlins, you have to show that you value the one that you already have. So here's the bottom line. Geno's right that the league needs more stars like Caitlin. But the way things are going, the WNBA is sending the wrong message that if you're a breakout star, you're going to be a punching bag in every game. And that, my friends, is no way to build a league. The WNBA needs to protect, promote, and celebrate its stars if they ever hope to attract more of them. Otherwise, it's just going to be stuck in a cycle of unrealized potential. So, what do you think? Is the WNBA doing enough to protect its stars, or are they missing the mark big time? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and hit the notification bell. And remember, protecting your stars isn't just good for them, it's good for the game. Thank you for all your subscriptions, your likes, your comments, and for helping this channel grow. Until next time, keep those debates rolling in the comments and keep balling.